single thing that I've taught you so far to put together. All right, I'm going to teach you how to put every single thing together. In zone 5, you're going to be learning about some other deeper theories, but for now, I'm going to be showing you how to put everything together. All right, so we're going to be marking up the pair GJ together. It's Monday, London session about to start. Looking to call out some trades for my team. Well, for you all. So let's make some money. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put my horizontal line right here for GJ. And my computer lagging? Oh, okay. That's why the settings was changed to do the ADX video. All right, here we go. Let's make this green. Let's get this thicker. Here we go. That is my monthly supply zone. I'm going to be looking for my monthly demand zone. So I'm doing right here actually. And that would honestly be right here. Boom. Now what I'm going to do, I've already identified the trend. You could obviously see this is the price came down. Awesome, awesome. Before I continue, let me just give you some notes on every single thing, right? 1, always check the news. Support and resistance plus supply and demand is key. Make sure you guys are writing these notes out, alright? Next thing, market structure is important. Pay close attention to it. Pay very close attention. Alright, next thing is fibs. Fibs is what we're going to be using as well. Then trend lines and counter trend lines plus chart patterns plus candlestick patterns. All right, super important that you pay attention to that. All right, sorry, was just sending a message inside the group. Alrighty, send. Here we go. Now let's get on this. The next thing is I need you all to understand that sometimes I type really fast. I have some typos, okay? Forgive me. So make sure you all screenshot this or written it down. I'm going to give you all about 5 seconds to write that down. Alright, get rid of that. So we can see a broke structure here. Right now it is at this level. It broke this level right here as well, which was the previous resistance level. But as we could see on the lower time frame, all this right here was exhaustion. Exhaustion. I have some exhaustion right up here as well. Let's get rid of this. What we're now going to do is go down to our weekly time frame. Now my weekly, what I'm doing is I'm really drawing out support and resistance areas, all right? So what I want to do is grab my rectangle tool. I want to be looking for very indecision levels, very strong indecision levels, which is right here. I'm going to drag this into the future. You can see price tried to test this several times. Let's make this purple. And most likely I'm probably going to move this later on when I'm doing my markups. I just need an idea of what's going on. Alright, let's do the next one right up here. Awesome. See what's popping in this area. Alright, cool. So we could see price tested this area. Let's make this purple. You see price tested this area here, 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 and it's testing it again, and it's doing a bit of a pullback. So it was a new week, and as you can see, price started down here and looks like it's continuing up. So what we're going to do now is go down to our daily. Let's see what's happening on our daily, right? So on our daily, we see this right here is our weekly support level. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of it because I already see what's going on. Now on my daily, what I'm going to do is draw my supports and my resistance zone for GJ, all right? Come here. All right, awesome. This would have been the previous resistance zone, what is now support. Let's drag this into the future, make this red so I can know what it is. Because remember the colors that we normally use, right? We color code our charts, all right? Always remember that. Always color code your charts. Right here is resistance. Breakout candle body to the wick. All right, awesome. Now, what you could do is draw your fibs from here to the right here. Did not hit this 50% retracement level, but hit this 38.2. I mean 0.382. Let's get rid of these fibs so we never enter on our daily time frame. So let's take a look at a 4 hour. Let's see what's going on a 4 hour. We already understand that all this right here is just exhaustion, right? So if you're going to lower 4 hour time frame, you see a lot of candles in there. So you can see price came up. Let's drag this over a bit. Price came into the zone, came down, came back up, came down. So right now what we have, let's put this right here. So price broke the 4 hour trend line. Let's change this to orange since I use my orange. There we go. I use my orange color to determine, there you go. Use my orange color to determine what's happening on my 4 hour time frame. Let's drag this up here into the future. Alright, awesome. So right here you see we have a chart pattern, alright? This is an obvious chart pattern, and it broke out. It hit our support zone. And what we can actually do is look for a possible buy entry on GJ. We can be looking for a buy entry on GJ, but based off what we have right here, this is not enough information telling us when to buy, right? This is not enough information. So what we're going to do is head over to our 1 hour. And let's get rid of this. All right, Liddy. This. We don't need this right now. We don't need this. And what I'm going to do on my 1 hour is I'm really looking more for entries as well. So draw my fibs from here. All right, we technically missed the buy entry on GJ, which I think I pointed out to someone. But yeah, so we're missing a buy entry on GJ. And it looked like it's coming back down to test this area again. So what we possibly can do, which is right now, I'm going to put my long right here. Put this to TP4, which is about 66 pips. Let's move this to 20 pips. All right, now I normally set my stop loss on the 30-minute time frame. So what I'm going to do is head over to the 30-minute time frame, and I'm going to see what's going on here. Here we have what looks like a bullish flag, to be honest, because this is an uptrend. You can't deny this is an uptrend. You have higher highs right here, higher highs, and let me just get my drawing tool to be able to do it. You have higher highs all the way up on this side. Over here you're having some lower highs. So you have a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. But right here you have another lower high because it hasn't broken this structure as yet to even say anything. But this is an obvious uptrend, all right? You already know where the market is headed. Regardless, if you're not comfortable, you know what you can always do. Slap on your moving averages, see what's going on. Ichimoku, you know, just to help you determine what is going on. And as we can see on our 15-minute, Ichimoku is green. You know what it means when it's green. It's letting you know that it's a possible, it's an uptrend, right? And here on our Ichimoku as well, we have price hitting our moving averages, and as we can see right here, some exhaustion. Look at that exhaustion right here, that exhaustion candle. So for those that wanted to use the indicators, you can just use this as well as, confluence to see what's going on. But here we have that exhaustion that is telling us sellers are losing control. That's what it's telling us. But we don't try to predict the future, we trade with the trend. So we could see right here, this was a bullish movement. Let's make this black. Here this was a bullish movement. All this was a bullish movement. And then right here, now what we have going on is a bearish movement. Why did it happen, right? Why did this bearish movement happen? You may be asking. And how can you enter? Because this is live right now. We're going to be entering a trade. All right, let's get rid of this. Why is this here? Here we go. So we could have had a buy limit set at the 50% retracement level. Put our 20 pip stop loss, or it could be 15 pips, honestly. And I'm gonna just put it right below this candle. Put it right here. Into this order block. Right here we go. Awesome. So what we're now going to do is head over to our 15-minute time frame and look to see if we can catch another entry. Awesome, awesome. So this is enough right here. So what I'm going to do is draw my fibs from right here, the breakout, where I found a new support. I'm going to drag it to the top up here. Awesome. So what we can see is price hit our fib level again, right? And like I showed you all inside the advanced Fibonacci video, sometimes, just sometimes, you can head over to the 5-minute time frame and look for an entry, right? So what I'm going to do is draw my fibs from right here to right about here, top here, where we found the new support. We drag this down. Here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a buy entry, right? I'm going to look for a buy entry. What I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be doing though, I'm not going to enter right away. I never enter right away, all right? What I do is I head over to my higher time frame. Put this below that quick. 11 pips. Over my higher time frame. This is where I now would drag this up. Let's move this over. Patience is everything, family. I'm looking to see what's going on, right? So I see right here we have a bit of an uptrend going on. On the 15-minute time frame, we have a bullish movement going on. And if you draw this right here, let's draw it from our resistance level, drag it out. Just get it on this quick. Right here, what we have, is another chart pattern. And we can expect price to actually hit this level, right? We can expect it to hit TP1 and possibly break out. But what may happen, because this is the chart pattern I'm looking at, it can hit this level and come back down. So what I'm going to do is wait it out. I'm going to wait this movement out. Let's go back here. So what you definitely want to pay attention to is candlestick patterns as well, right? So right here we have a bearish engulfing. Why did my screen just zoom in like that? Whoa. Alright, sorry about that, family. For some reason we had some weird glitch out, right? Alright, so TradingView took us back to when I drew this up. Let's get rid of these. Oh gosh, come on, man. Get rid of these. Get rid of this. As you can see, price is already moving up. You know, we expected to buy. It's going up. That's awesome. Let's go on a 15-minute though. So, oof, this is perfect. Honestly, it's perfect. So what we can do, of course, is draw our chart pattern from right here on our 15-minute. Awesome. So what we're looking at right now, honestly, is for price to hit this level up here. And if you go through your chart patterns, you're honestly going to recognize this movement. And if you're saying right now, how come I couldn't see that? You know, you're saying to yourself, how come I didn't see that? That's because you weren't studying the material. You need to go back and study the material, all right? So make sure that's essential. So delete this right here. Here we go. So make sure you're studying your chart patterns. It's super important, super important, right? So right here, we could obviously expect price to come up. This is an obvious thing. And I wouldn't get in on that because I don't chase that amount of small pips. We already see price going up. But let's just say he's aiming for it right here, right? That's 13 pips. The risk to reward honestly isn't enough for me. I mean, I could have put stop loss below down here and it wouldn't have hit, but it's not it for me, right? So what we're doing is we're looking for high probability setups. High probability setups. So what I'm going to do is put a horizontal line right here. Let's make this black because it's on my 15-minute time frame. And let's thicken this down a bit. Here we go. So what we're going to be doing is really just looking for an entry, right? We need to wait for price to either break any one of these levels. But what we're now going to do, let's just back test over here some pairs, right? Let me show you how to use this method. You zoom out a bit. Here we go. Let's clear this chart. Let's do it over. Let's do the whole thing over. I wanted you all to see how it would have been done on the current price and how money had been made on live movement, right? You see GJ's obviously headed up, but we're not going to take that. I want to show you setup based on current. There we go. So what we're now going to do is get a horizontal line. I'm going to look for a strong area of resistance, which would be our supply area. All right, awesome. Let's make this green, thicken this up so we can know it's our monthly. Come back down here. What we're going to do is put this line here as well. This would be our demand zone. And let's drag this up a bit. It's lagging. Come on, man. Here we go. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is head down to our weekly. And on our weekly, we could see this is an obvious uptrend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my tool. I'm going to draw my resistance area, right? Just right here. Oh, geez, come on. Here we go. Right here. Awesome. Drag this down to the wick. Body to the wick. There we go. Make this purple because we are on our weekly time frame. What I'm now going to do is look for my resistance area on my weekly time frame. My weekly, here we go. My newest lower low, which would have been where it found support or broke resistance. Alrighty. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to my daily time frame, right? I want to see what price currently is. Alright, cool. Let's head down to the 4-hour. What I'm now doing is just drawing off my support and my resistance zones on my 4-hour. Alright, right here. Alrighty, mark off previous resistance zone where price broke through. Let's get this last one right here. This is support. See where it had a lower low. So you see price right here. You see price had a higher high, came down at a lower low. I mean a lower high, lower low, lower high. This one was higher than the previous low. Then we had another lower high, higher, breaking the previous high, and then we had where it broke structure, but it wicked on the 4-hour time frame, right? It wicked. So now what we're going to do, let's get rid of those. Sorry, keep clicking the same thing. Get rid of these. Leave those there, that's in the past. So now we see where price hit resistance again, hit the previous resistance, what now became support, and is headed up. So we need to do is head down to the 1 hour to figure out what is going on. And what we can do, what most persons will do, if they're looking at that, they would have tried to catch a sell. But we obviously know price is headed in an uptrend, right? So what we want to do is we want to catch the buy. And as you can see, if you drew your fibs, I'm so used to this being down here, let's bring this down here. If you drew your fibs from here to here, it reacted off to 38.2. Now I personally only enter in on the 50 to the 60, 1.8. Now most persons, they would have drawn their fibs on the red line right here where price tested again. What you can do, because what it did, it retraced a bit, right? And you got in on that movement where it found support. Look, support and a bullish candle. All you need is a bearish and a bullish candle to make support, which is right here. And as you can see, if you drew it from there, you would have activated your fibs and you would have been in profit, smacking TP2, right? But what we're now doing is looking how to enter now on this price right here. So what I'm going to do is just let it play out. And I'm gonna wait. All right, we can expect price to continue down actually because it hit our previous resistance level. So definitely could hit this level as well. And what you want to do, since it hit that level, honestly, you want to be looking for, what the hell? All right, you want to be looking for an entry for a buy, right? You want to be looking for some buy entries, and how you catch it is on the retracement. So that is definitely a lot of noise. So you want to switch between the higher and the lower time frames. I mean the higher time frames, right? So we're going to come back to our 4-hour time frame. What we're now going to do is we're looking to see, all right, what is going on. So you can see right here you have a double tap. This is obvious right here. Double tap. This is obvious. Make this orange right here. All right, awesome. Double tap up here, you have another double tap, right? Sorry, where is it? All right, boom. So what do you now expect to happen? Is price going to continue to break this? I mean, it's going to break this support zone or come down here. What we're going to do is we're going to measure this movement, right? And we're going to measure, we're going to use our, there we go. We're going to use our tools. But price, keep in mind, price never broke structure because it never broke this level, right? It never broke that level. All right. So we're going to keep letting it pay out because it's patience. So what I'm now going to do, oh, here we go. It broke. What we could do is look for entries. You want to be looking for entries on this downtrend right now, honestly. You want to be looking for entries. So you're going to take out your fibs. There you go. Look at that. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. I drew it the wrong way. My bad, family. Here we go. Take out your fibs, you're going to see it smack inside your golden zone, smack TP1, TP2, TP3, and it hit resistance again. What you can expect to happen when it hits resistance, your resistance zone, you expect it to come back down. This is insane, family, how it works. This is insane, right? And what you would do is look for an entry off of this level. You see where it hit the 50% retracement level, came back down. Now this is moving too fast, man. This is only 15 minutes. So it's down because it doesn't move that fast. So as we can see right now, we want to be looking for oh, my neck. We want to be looking now for entries, right? And because it is 3 a.m. in the morning, what time was this being done? 7:45, 9:30. Right, this is 9:30. But if it's, let's say it's 3 in the morning right now, and you're in the market, you're looking for setups. You want to be patient, all right? So what you want to do is start marking off your zones. So remember to get your rectangle box. Here we go. And you want to start marking off your support and resistance. So you see where it came down here. It actually tapped this level right here, and it made a new support. So what you can't expect it to do is hit resistance again. And it's all it's doing is hitting support and resistance. So what you would have done when it did that, you would have looked for an entry. So you draw it from your relative low to your relative high. Oh, come on, man. It's still moving the screen. Right here. Boom. You see it hit inside your buy zone. Right here. And it shot up. It shot up. Shoots. So now what we're going to do, we're looking for more buys. It broke our support level, right? So what we would do is take out our fibs, which is right here. And we draw it from our relative high to our relative low. And right now, this is sort of a confluence. Oh, come on, man. Right here. Oh, let me pause this, man. So right here to up here. This is a confluence because it broke our resistance zone and it came back and tested. Whenever price breaks resistance, it always comes back and tests it, right? So look what happened inside our buy zone. What we could have done, what we would have done if we were watching it, we would have now placed our pending order right there, do a 20 pip stop, and we would have put our take profit to take profit for, right? Come on, man. I'm so used to my Mac, I could have clicked anywhere. I could have clicked anywhere and would have selected the button. So let's draw this up here, 54.2. And remember, anytime, sorry, let's try this over here. Anytime price hits TP1, which is right here, we always move our stop and profit, all right? Stop and profit, stop and profit, stop and profit. So just in case price reverses, you're going to be in profit. So from you see it right here, price came, it broke smack TP1, you would have moved your stop loss and profit, smack TP3, move stop loss and profit. Price is playing right now. It's consolidating. Speed this up a bit. Also take partials. Remember to always take partials at take profit. So we would have been stopped out right at here if we moved our stop loss and profit, and we would have been stopped out at 25 pips. That's sweet. 25 pips is sweet. 25 pips is sweet. Now, I'm going to be looking for some more entries, right? Get rid of this. So now what we want to do on our 15-minute, come on, man. Right, here we go. Some more entries on our 15-minute. So what we're going to do is draw our resistance right up here. Let's make this black. Awesome. Black. Awesome. Get rid of this. What I'm going to do is draw a support right here. Now, price will be moving, so let's just keep that on like it's moving. Draw a support zone right here. Awesome. And what we want to do is look for entries, right? We want to be looking for key entries. So we obviously see prices in an uptrend, even without drawing our trend lines. But I'm going to show you so you can see what I'm seeing. Right here you have higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. All you're having is higher highs, right? And price right now is breaking structure. So what you can do is you can slap out your fibs. You can slap out your fibs and look for an entry. So scale in, draw it from right here to up here where price made a new support level, and you can enter in a 50% retracement level. Where is it? Right long. Enter in a 50% retracement level. And as you can see, already smacked TP1 and 3. Wow. But so we're going to put your stop loss under that. Let's drag this down, and your take profit would have been up here, which would have been 38 pips, and you've been taking partials at each take profit. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Smack take profit 4. Awesome, right? And you'd be applying this concept straight through. Honestly, it's that easy to make money in this market. It's that easy. Drawing your support and resistance, your fibs, doing chart patterns, looking at candlestick patterns, because right here you can see it's a bullish engulfing. So this automatically tells you price is going up, and a next entry could have been right here when the candle closed, and you see it continuing up, giving you a bullish variation. All right. So as we can see, if you go to the higher time frame, a lot of this would really be exhaustion areas. So we can see all this was exhaustion. You go to the daily time frame, exhaustion. So all of that really is just noise. All of it is just noise, all right? And so what we're going to do is head over to our 1 hour time frame. Let's continue this play out. I'm going to show you how you can draw your fibs as well. So right here obviously is support. Right, it has not found resistance because it has not continued down. So you just have to wait to see. Speed this up. All right, here we go. So what we're going to do is draw our fibs to this point right here. And what we're going to do is set a buy limit right here on this 50% retracement level. And we're going to put a 20 pip stop loss right here. We're going to drag our TP to TP4, but we're going to be taking partials whenever it hits a take profit. And as you see, it already hit take profit 1, moving in profit. It take profit 2 as well. It would have stopped us out right here. Unfortunately, we would have taken profit at TP2, but I need you to keep in mind, right? You came in this market to make money, not make friends, not show off. I know a lot of you really want to keep your trades going along just to screenshot and say, oh, this much pips I'm making, but you're making money. You came in this market to make money. So when you see TP1 hit, take partials and move your stop loss and profit. Don't be greedy. Do not be greedy. If you're a beginner, do not be greedy. I'm repeating to you, you need to practice paying yourself because the broker won't pay you. You want to win more money than you lose. Trust me. That's how you're going to become profitable. Practice in patience, practice in discipline, practice in all these other things that make you great. Think about it. So as we can see, price was consolidating. Let's zoom in a bit, see if it hit stop loss. We have to put it back on auto. All right, it wicked stop loss. That's crazy. But we already made profit either way, so profit would have been secured. So right now, I would have been waiting for a breakout because it's consolidating. I would have not entered in this market. I would have been waiting for a breakout. So on GJ, right here, you see it's playing ping pong, resistance, resistance, support, resistance. So right now, we've been waiting for a breakout on either side of these. Whatever side it was, that's the side I look for entry on. Let's go to our 50-minute time frame and see what's going on. Wow, very, very, very noisy. But you could have catch that move as well, right? So let's put this right here. Sorry, let's drag this up here. Boom. Drag this right there. You see it's smack at 38.2, which is another PRZ zone, but we enter in on our 50 to 60% retracement levels, right? This right here is our golden zone. You want to enter on these levels right here, okay? Wait, is this paused? On these levels right here. And what you want to do is just be patient. Just be patient, all right? If you see it didn't hit, it broke out. Now what you want to do is you want to enter, right? And how you want to enter is you want to catch the retracement. So what you're going to do is drag it from the breakout, right up here to right there. Oh shoots, why did it hit that? Sorry, to right here. Boom. Let's put this right here from where it first continued off of that. And you see where it hit your 50% retracement level right here. And it's smack TP4, not even ever coming back down to take us out, right? That is insane, and this is lovely. This is beautiful. That would have been 35 pips secured. And that right there, family, is how you naked chart trade. That is the Forex profit confluence. Once you put all these things together, you're practicing your chart patterns to identify different chart patterns in a market like I showed you previously, looking to see what's going on, like candlestick patterns right here is an Arami, you know, inside the bearish engulfing. So right here is a bullish Arami, and here you have the confirmation going forward. You know, it's so much different stuff. A morning star you have going on, all these other indications and tools that are helping you to look at the market and be able to profit from, you know, just using what you were taught. And let's just say we're on a 1 hour, we could have drawn fibs from here, from where it first broke out. You put it right up here, and if you're patient enough, you'd have seen it smack TP1 on our chart. It smacked TP1. Like, let's play it. Like, from right here is where we put in our entry. Let's put our stop loss right above here, and you know, just drag it over just for sake's sake, right? TP1 was smacked. Play it out. TP2 was smacked. Whenever TP2 is smacked, it's most likely for TP3 and TP4 to smack. Like, there's an 80% chance. 80% chance smacked. TP4 has to be smacked. And obviously, because this is an uptrend, that's why we can expect that as well. But it just did a big move, so it might retrace a bit. But we can't expect it to smack TP4. There we go. TP4 smacked. Awesome. Like, this is too easy, family. You need to back test this and practice this. Practices. People ask, yo, what is the best strategy? The best strategy is the one you practice over and over and over and over until you understand it. And this strategy is just putting everything all together. You put your support and resistance. You put your market structure, which you got your trend lines, you know, using a trend line to determine what's going on. Sorry, we're on this drive. Using a trend line to determine what is going on. You're looking at candlestick patterns because you learn about different candlestick patterns, right? And you're going to be using your fibs to catch your retracements and breakouts, right? So that's all it is, family. That's all this is. This is easy. Easy, easy, easy. The Forex profit confluence strategy, family. I want you to practice, back test this, go through the webinars, don't skip anything. If you don't understand something, go back through the videos and play it over and over and over. I catch myself watching my old webinars sometimes when I feel like, you know, I'm not there. But let's get it, family.